Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. If you've been collecting Pokemon cards for the last couple of years, you probably know how insane the Pokemon market has been. There are a ton of really cool cards that used to be really expensive and out of reach that are now completely affordable. So in today's video, I'd like to spotlight some of these cards. These are cards that used to be $40, $50 that are now going for under $10. So there's some really cool stuff on this list that you probably didn't even realize were actually that affordable. So hopefully this list gives you guys some more insight on some really cool cards that are finally in reach in terms of price. Before we get started, I'd like to thank Maggie for sponsoring today's video. Maggie is an online trading card marketplace that is based right out of Japan. They make it super simple and easy for you to pick up the latest Japanese Pokemon cards and Pokemon card products. Maggie makes it super simple for me to pick up any Pokemon card products that I want. All I gotta do is log on to their app, find the Pokemon card product that I want. The one I am currently looking for is the latest Scarlet and Violet Pokemon card set from Japan. I see they have the booster box. I select it, put it into my cart, purchase it, and that is as simple as it can be. It will come to me as soon as the product is released. Maggie is also currently running a campaign to give away some V-Star Universe booster boxes. I love V-Star Universe. It's a super fun set. If you'd like a chance to win some V-Star Universe booster boxes, all you gotta do is click the link down in the description to view their whole entire campaign. It's super simple and there is no purchase necessary. Thank you again to Maggie for sponsoring today's video. First up on our list of expensive Pokemon cards that are now affordable under $10, we have some of the gold secret rare cards from prior sets. These include cards like the gold Frostmoth, the gold Inteleon, even the more recently printed the gold Hisuian Samurott V-Star. All of these cards you can pick up for around $8 to $10 right now. Really affordable prices. I remember when I pulled my gold Frostmoth card, that card was going for $40 at the time, and it was one of the most exclusive cards from the set. And nowadays you can pick it up for under $10, definitely significantly more affordable than what it used to be. Another group of cards that are really affordable now are the Japanese vending series cards. These are called the vending series cards because they were actually available only inside of vending machines and they were not given out in booster packs or any traditional sets. A lot of these older vintage cards have unique artwork that you're not going to be able to find on any English cards. And the really cool thing about the vending series cards are they're practically a lot more affordable than they used to be. At the height of the peak, you could find vending series cards going for $10, $20, $30. Some of them were going for way more than that. But nowadays, a lot of the vending series cards have dwindled in price and they're now going for $2 or $3. So if you're looking for some really cool cards that can wow your friends just because they look really wacky because the arts are not available in English, then definitely check out the Japanese vending series cards. Next up, we have another Japanese card. This one is the Japanese Armor Mewtwo. When this card was released, there were copies of it going for $40, $50, even more than that. But nowadays, you can snipe auctions for the Armor Mewtwo card or find it online going for even below $10. I've been seeing people pick it up for as low as $5 to $4. So this is a super cool card that when I was grading at a PSA 10, copies were going for upwards of $150 to $200, and here it is now. You can still pick up ungraded mint copies for under $10. Next up on our list of Pokemon cards that used to be really expensive during the peak of Pokemon hype, but have now really cooled down in terms of prices, we have the E-Series cards, which includes 3 sets: Expedition, Aquapolis, as well as Skyridge, the last Wizard of the Coast era set. During the hype of the pandemic and Pokemon hype, cards from the set were really skyrocketing in price, but nowadays you can find a lot of the cards for going for under $10, even rare cards like Suicune or Kingdra, and there's a bunch of other really cool cards from this set. The art on the E-Series are actually some of people's fan favorites now. The E-Series cards were not popular during their time of release, but nowadays, 20 years after the fact, People are really enjoying these art. They're so obscure. They're almost like the vending series cards. The art is really abstract, and they're almost done in a way that you wouldn't really see on modern Pokemon cards nowadays. The art back then was just on a completely different level. So if you're looking to pick up some cool cards, E-series cards are actually reaching some of their cheapest prices in recent memory. Next up, we have some trainer gallery cards. I would definitely recommend picking up the Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon with Gary Oak or Blue, one of those characters in the background. This is a really cool set of cards where you can pick up all three for right around $6 or $7, since each of these trainer gallery cards are currently going for right around $1 to $2. They are dirt cheap. These are really cool as a complete set. Easy to pick up. You can frame up the cards. You can even add the Eevee trainer gallery card into the set as well. All 4 cards will cost you under $10 right now, so it doesn't get any more affordable than this. Some other really cool trainer gallery cards that I would definitely recommend include the Sleeping Pikachu card. I really love this artwork, and this Sleeping Pikachu is currently going for right around $5 or $6. This is a card that I think has a lot of long-term potential. It's just a really nice art piece. Some of the older Pikachu subset cards, like the Pikachu with red in the background from Cosmic Eclipse, that card is going for $40 or $50 now. At its bottom price, I remember that card was also like $6. So this card could follow a very similar trend. Outside of that, we also have the gold VMAX cards. These include Rayquaza, Mew VMAX, Pikachu VMAX. All these cards are going for right around $8 or $10 right now. They used to be a lot more expensive. They were even on my top 10 most expensive cards list, but over time they've definitely declined in price. So if you're looking for some really cool black and gold cards design, then these would definitely work as just really cool cards to add to your collection for an affordable price. Last but not least, I'd like to give a shout out to a bunch of different hyper rare cards. These are secret rares, and they tend to be some of the hardest pulls when it comes to booster boxes. These include cards like the GX, VMAX, and even some full art rainbow rare cards. There's a ton of them that are now going for under $10. These are definitely worth picking up long term just because of how exclusive and rare some of these cards are. You find like maybe 1 hyper rare card per booster box, so they are not easy pull by any stretch of the imagination. The rainbow rare version of some of these cards look really, really nice. So if you're looking to pick up some really affordable chase pulls, you can pick up yourself 10, 15 different hyper rare, secret rare rainbow cards for the price of a single booster box, since a lot of them are going for below $10. So if you're a budget collector, there's an easy way to get yourself a really nice, exclusive, premium collection very quickly and easily with these rainbow hyper rare cards. Alright everybody, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been my list for some of the coolest Pokemon cards that used to be pretty darn expensive that are now really, really affordable. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave me a question down in the comment section. I read all of my comments and I try my best to answer as many questions as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.